Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. This morning's Coffee Talk is going to be a part of, I don't want to say a series, but this will not be the only Coffee Talk I do on loving the child you have. I don't know if loving is the right word because I don't think it's love. Maybe it's accepting. I'm going to be honest. You can respectfully disagree with me. The only thing I ask is that you do it respectfully so that we are not fighting, we are helping. There are a lot of moms struggling with this. There are kids watching, young kids from all over the world who feel the same frustration on the other end of the spectrum. And if we can have a healthy dialogue, I think we can actually do some good. I'm going to use my own child as an example so that we can get the dialogue started. When I found out I was pregnant with Olivia, I was madly in love from the first line on a pregnancy test. I am that person. I could love a child from, you could drop a child off on my doorstep and I would love it. That's who I am. When I found out Olivia was going to be a girl, I started to imagine what our relationship would be like. I'm so fun and cool. She will love me. How lucky for this little girl that she gets the mom that listens to hip hop and wants to get her nails painted and will be like best friends. The first year of Olivia's life, I took her everywhere. Even though I was pregnant with Max and growing, I had her on my hip all the time. I didn't go anywhere, even work. I took her everywhere. Max came, and Olivia started to develop who she was. So 2, 3, smart, empathetic, godly. Just one of the greatest, most awesome kids you could ever hope for, except for with me. For whatever reason, we got into a cycle of me chasing Olivia for her affection and her withholding it as punishment whenever she saw fit. The manipulation between Olivia and I started young. She's 7 and I've been dealing with it for years. She knows how desperately I want her approval and her love and her acceptance. And she's smart enough to know that she can choose not to give it to me and that it will hurt me. She's an Aquarius, a very typical Aquarius, very much like her father. She needs very little in way of emotional affection. I am a kisser, a lover, a snuggler, a hugger. She's my child. I want to devour her on a daily basis. I want to smell her feet, smell her breath, kiss her cheeks, hold her hand. She wants no part of any of that unless it's on her terms. I get rejected by her 20 times a day. There have been many times where I have cried about why I watch so many other mothers and daughters whose relationships seem to come so easy. These little girls who see their mom come to pick them up from camp or school or parties and they run to their moms. Olivia's always indifferent with me. Usually the first thing out of her mouth, do you have a snack? Where's dad? Every day I think it'll be different. I hope it'll be different. I hope that the encouragement I gave her the day before, that the love I tried to show her the day before will somehow seep into her overnight and she'll wake up different. Yesterday was a really hard day. a lot of times when Olivia is disappointed in the world, her dad, her siblings, anything, she takes it out on me. It's my fault. Whatever. I know that some of this is typical 7-year-old behavior, but I also know that it's magnified emotionally for me by the fact that there's not a lot of give and take between the two of us. Some people have said I just need to accept that this is what our relationship is, and that I could be a better parent if I stopped trying so hard to get that affection from her. But I really don't know how to stop trying. I don't know that my heart will ever not want that from her. So many people have written to me and said, I love my child, but this is not the child I prayed for. Children who have emotional issues, behavioral issues. You know, the interesting thing about being a parent is you don't always get the child you want, but I do believe you get the child you need, or that child needs you. So I wonder if Olivia was with 2 parents like Michael who were not affectionate, or would she get lost in the world? Did she need a parent like me to constantly keep trying so that she could see that? I don't know. But I think that I want other moms to know, other moms who sometimes feel like you hit brick walls a lot. It has nothing to do with love. My heart can't hold any more love for her. I'm in love with her. I am in full, intoxicating love with her. And I guess part of me wonders why, what should feel so natural between 2 people, why she doesn't feel that back. Last night we had a huge fight. She was mad because she went to a birthday party and got her hair curled and her eye makeup done, and she so badly wanted her daddy to see it. But he got held up at work and had to drive an hour and a half back, and by the time he was going to get home, she would have already been in bed. So we thought. So I had to tell her. I said, Daddy called and said he's going to be late. He doesn't think he's going to be home in time. She was so angry at him